guessing until she heard it in his voice. It happened one afternoon while Tunde was on a call. He didn't leave the room, didn't lower his voice, didn't hide. He just turned slightly away, as if instinctively. Damilola wasn't listening, not intentionally. But then she heard him laugh. Not the polite laugh he used in public, not the quiet one he gave her when he was tired. This laugh was easy, loose, unfiltered. It startled her, because it sounded like someone she used to know. After the call ended, Tunde returned to the couch like nothing had happened. "Who was that?" Damilola asked casually. He hesitated, only for a moment. "Tiwa," he said. She needed advice about something. "Advice?" Damilola nodded. Later that evening she noticed it again. Tunde told a story, one she'd never heard before, a memory from his childhood, a small moment, something personal. He spoke as if it had already been told, as if the words had already been practiced. "You've never mentioned that before," Damilola said gently. Tunde frowned, confused. "I have," he said. "I'm sure I have." But he hadn't. She would have remembered. That was when it settled in. Tiwa didn't just know about Tunde's day. She knew his inner life, his reflections, his doubts, the unfinished thoughts he never brought home. Damilola began noticing how easily he explained himself now, how articulate he became when describing feelings she'd once had to guess. She wondered when that changed, when the emotional clarity she waited for started showing up elsewhere. One night, half joking, half careful, she asked, "You talk to Tiwa a lot, don't you?" Tunde smiled. "Yeah," he said. "She just gets me." The words landed softly, too softly. Damilola smiled back, but something inside her went still, because she realized something painful and precise. Tiwa knew a version of Tunde that Damilola had never met. Not because Tunde hid it, but because he gave it away. That version laughed more freely, spoke more honestly, felt more alive. And Damilola understood something that changed how she saw everything. She hadn't been replaced. She had been outgrown emotionally, without being told. That night, as Tunde slept beside her, Damilola stared into the dark and named the feeling she'd been avoiding. It wasn't jealousy, it was grief. Grief for a connection